We're also tracking ETF flows that are now over $597 billion year to date. We're also tracking the moves below and above the 30-day moving averages for the popular index funds, the SPY and the triple Qs. You see a lot of movement below those averages this week. Investors, they were looking for opportunities outside the U.S. in the ETF market. The IEMG Emerging Markets ETF seeing the top inflows this week. The VEA that tracks large and mid-cap companies in Canada, Europe, and the Pacific in the top 5. The IBIT also a leader with investors chasing some new highs for Bitcoin. This week, we spoke with the chief investment officer of Innovator ETFs, Graham Day, who said defined outcome ETFs that use options to hedge downside risk are a great way to play volatility in this market, including their DDFL ETF.
You can track the performance of the S&P 500 up to a cap of about 8.7%. So in any positive market, you're going to track 1-for-1 up to that 8.7% cap. In negative markets, you can make money. In fact, you will track the inverse of the S&P 500, 1-for-1 up to an inverse cap of 15%. So if the market's down 10% over the next year, you will be up 10%.
All right, taking a look at the moves in the DDFL week to date, you can see it's very slightly outperforming the S&P up fractionally, where the S&P is just pretty much flat.